Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Yes, I know, long time no talk. It is April 20th, 2026. Yes, I personally do not partake, but to those of you that do, I want to wish you all a happy 420. I hope that you were safe, had fun, and ate tons of delicious foods. With that being said, I know that it's been 3 weeks. It's actually been a little bit longer than I had planned for it to be. So, thank you to my faithful listeners who tune in. If you follow me on some of my social medias, I did mention that I would be kind of taking a break and slowing down ever so slightly. Apparently, every single person in my bloodline has a birthday between basically the beginning of April to the middle of May. You guys, I honestly just want to let you know I'm tired. I'm tired of these quinceañeras. I'm tired of these sweet 16s. I'm tired of these birthdays. There's so many people every single weekend, all of the time. I am definitely burnt out on my people battery and my social battery, especially because it's not just anybody. A lot of the people that I'm seeing are family members, and we all know about the double life that I lead. And it's rough. I definitely am very excited for all of these birthdays to be over with. Yes, it's still the middle of the month. I have about 5 or 6 birthdays left. So, fingers crossed, all your positive thoughts are more than welcome. I also want to mention that a lot of the birthdays are literally every single Monday. Surprisingly, this is the first Monday in which I didn't have a birthday party, so I'm kind of just hanging out at home, decompressing. My friend was here earlier, so we hung out, and it was just nice to be in a quiet area where there's no banda, no mariachis, no blaring stereos, and to just have a little bit of time to myself, which is, again, a big breath of fresh air compared to all of the parties that I am attending this month. Now, enough about me and my vanilla life. I guess if that's what you want to call it, or my little vanilla update. Now, let's talk about the dungeon. I have been very fortunate to have a couple of rentals out this past couple of weekends. Everything has gone smoothly, everything has gone great. With that being said, I am pretty close or closer to some people that I tend to see all of the time. And I have a secret. Well, it's not really a secret, I guess. The lease is up. So the lease is up this month, which again was not a surprise to a few people. And again, it's not a big deal. I was basically at a place with some other people and the lease is up now, but have no worries. I actually have a lot of other prospects going on for me right now. In addition to all of these birthday parties, I've actually been doing tours of different buildings, different places, kind of in the same area. If you know, you know, without going into too many intimate details about location, I have a lot of good prospects. There's some really good places. I'm looking for things that are basically a little bit quieter, next to freeways, easy to find, good parking as usual. And again, I've actually narrowed the list down. I'm hoping to get something signed May 1st. I want to let you know I am not going to rush. I am looking for an ideal location for me and for my dungeon. And as soon as I know, I can let you know that you guys will know as well. I do intend to have something where I'm able to have more of a themed appearance or themed rooms. I think that's super cool. I have definitely seen that some other places, like obviously in different parts of the states, have like the ability to have these themed rooms, and I love it. I cannot wait. I have some good friends that do carpentry and do woodwork, and they're also very excited to help when I find a new location into helping me create these themed rooms that I want. Again, I am not going to rush this process. Between all of these family birthdays, all of my vanilla obligations, it's actually a little bit, I think, good for me right now to kind of just take things one day at a time. The rest of the month is locked up. I've already been moving my things. Nobody likes moving. Okay. Moving is definitely a huge issue. And I want you to know that I've technically moved twice. Yeah, your boy has moved 2 different dungeons. I'm not going to do any name dropping, but another place in Southern California is actually closing for right now as well. And I helped move them, or I helped with them. I don't know. I'm not going to give too much away, but definitely helped at 2 different locations for 2 different things. But I am very fortunate for all of the positive changes that are occurring. In the side note of moving, I am definitely looking to get some more pieces for my new location. Honestly, I cannot wait. Everything's going so well. These prospects for new locations are absolutely fantastic. I'm looking at places with better AC. We're in Southern California, let's be honest. It's been good lately for the heat, but I assume it's going to get hotter because we're going to be entering summer soon. Definitely going to need that AC. And a lot of the places that I'm looking at have the whole capability to keep us nice and cool or keep us nice and warm. Again, parking's going to be street parking and parking lot parking going to be free as usual. I am literally so excited. This is something that I've wanted in the past, as people know who rent dungeon spaces or do dungeon spaces, whatever you want to call it. A lot of subletting has to occur. And I had actually been subletting at my previous couple of locations. I am in such a great position now that I no longer need to sublet. For those of you who don't know what that means, it basically means that it is going to be my name on the building by myself. And I cannot tell you how amazing this is to be able to have my own building, my own space, my own dungeon, and do the things that I want in there. Have people come and do the variety of things that they want to do, have freedom with like rentals. I am so excited. This is such a great opportunity for me, and I'm taking it. Again, everything's moving great, everything's going well. I have been doing so well with the venue. I've actually had a couple of volunteers that moved from volunteers to being paid. They're doing great as well. They're super funny. They're awesome. For those of you that have met them, you definitely do enjoy them as well because they are awesome and they bring a smile to everyone's faces. So I've been very fortunate for a lot of things. School, I know told you I was done with vanilla stuff, but are we ever really done with vanilla stuff? School's going great. Your boy has a 99.5 in one class, a 94 in the other, and then like a 92 in the third. Trying to keep my scores up, because who doesn't love a type A personality that is an overachiever? Anyways, I am just here. I mean, it's not really a traditional podcast episode. This is my hello and my return from being absent. Again, family comes first, and I hope that you all can understand that. I'm not trying to negate anything, but I have really enjoyed having the ability to spend time with my family on Mondays. Didn't plan for everyone's birthday to land on Mondays, but that's how it lies and that's how it goes. DomCon is coming up. Side note, super excited, but also now like, hey, my lease is up. I'm not going to have a dungeon during DomCon as of right now. I don't have a location. It doesn't matter. Your girl will be at a booth. Please come say hi, say hello, come take photos. I have some brand new latex outfits. Oh, stellar. Absolutely stellar. You know that I love latex, and I am super excited to be actually wearing some more fresh latex that no one has really seen me in. I also have taken a few latex classes. Some of you have seen me on Instagram on their page, and thank you so much for saying hi. Although I really wasn't expecting it, but absolutely love taking those latex classes. And I just want to say something. I'm so mad. I am so upset that I didn't start making latex sooner. For those of you who kind of know, or for those of you who don't know, I actually cosplay. Not as much recently because life, it likes to fuck us raw. But I do enough cosplay that I can literally make armor out of foam. I've done it. I've made armor out of styrofoam and it floated. I'm not necessarily into the techie stuff, and I have used LED lighting before, but that's a whole nother story. I can sew, I can mold, I can heat, I had this entire misconception that latex was extremely difficult to work with. I'm going to be completely honest. Cosplay is very difficult. Sewing is very, very difficult. Sewing is so hard. Okay. It is so hard. Latex compared to sewing, compared to cosplay, compared to literally making a mannequin of yourself with plastic wrap, duct tape, and so on, and making your own corsets and foam designs and foam armor and your foam weapons. This is a walk in the park. Again, I'm really kind of upset at how easy working with latex and making latex items are, because I had this whole misconception that latex was going to be just as hard or, as difficult as sewing was, and it's not. So definitely expect to see me making my own latex outfits in the future. What? And all my friends definitely going to be making them clothing. I've been getting a lot of underwear requests, so definitely expect to see everyone that I know on matching colors, because that's, what I have. That's what we're working with. That's what we do. Think about it like this. Instead of having like a staff t-shirt, we're all going to have like staff latex. And I cannot be more thrilled to say that, because that's just super cool. DomCon is coming. Sorry, brain fart. Welcome to my ADHD brain. Yeah, so definitely come and feel free to say hello to me at DomCon. I'm definitely having more freedom over the next few weeks. I've been already going to different munches, different events, different parties, just basically reacquainting myself with people that I haven't seen in a while. One of the biggest issues when you're running your own dungeon is the inability to go to other people's parties and see other people. So you better believe that I'm utilizing this time to hang out, see my friends, hang out with people that I care about, people that I cherish, people who cherish me, and really just like being a normal person, I guess, as much as you can. When you're a business owner and you're running events all the time, it gets pretty tricky. And we all know that I like to stay busy. With that being said, I am still looking for a leather crafter to help me create some specific pieces out of non leather, I guess, materials. I have been eyeing some really cool cactus colored plant leather. I'm looking for a very specific color. Sorry, trying to find a way to say what I wanted to say smoothly, and it really didn't come out that way. But if you or anyone you know does leather work and would be interested in doing some plant leather pieces for me, please have them reach out. You can leave a message here. I am on Instagram, Nova_Nebula00. I want to see how plant leather feels. I understand there's silicone. I understand that there's other items and objects that already exist, but the whole plant leather has definitely caught my eye, and I personally have not given up on that, and I honestly don't plan to. So again, definitely looking for some leather workers that would feel comfortable in branching out and working with plant leather. I'm going to do a whole episode on it later. I'm going to talk about the plant leather, where I got it from. And I'm even looking to get different plant leathers, because there's different types. There's aloe, there's pineapple, there's corn. So the opportunities are endless. And I'm really looking forward to trying to have certain pieces created to see if there's a difference. I cannot wait. I also would love to find someone to hit them with my plant leather. I would like to have an experienced bottom that maybe would be able to tell the difference between types of leather, but it's a journey and we're getting there. Well, I feel like that is pretty much it for me right now. I'm trying to keep today's episode short because, yes, you have it right. I have a birthday to attend to again. Well, thank you so much for tuning in to my podcast. This is why I'm not invited. When I open my mouth, other people, they look away. But you're still here. And I love that for us. Take care, be safe, drink water. Bye.